Good morning. This is a video that somebody requested. They called them something weird. I don't know what they called them. It's been a little while since they requested it, but these are Spencer tapes, log tapes. I have a couple different sizes, a couple different vintages. This is a fairly old one. Back when they were made in Pullman, Washington. Now they're made in Seattle. At least they're owned in Seattle. I don't know where the hell they're made. Anyhow, so you have two basic sizes. You have a 50 footer, you have your 75 or 100 footer. You can see there's still quite a bit of room on there. And I like the 75s. You can mark out two 36-foot logs. It ends up being 74 feet. You add a foot of snipe without, bending over too much. So you just stab it in the end and you walk away. And at 37 feet, you make a scribe and you keep limbing and walking. At 74 feet, you make your other scribe. And if it's a one solid log and you didn't break it, you got two good long logs. But what happens oftentimes is there's something goofy going on or whatever. Wait for my neighbor to leave. Anyhow, so there's nothing particularly special about these, and they're spring loaded. It's a fairly strong spring. Be careful with the tapes, they bend and they'll break right where they bend. And anyhow, but you're talking a 50 or 75 foot long tape, so there's lots to talk about. Guys can change the spring and put a 100-foot spring in a 75-foot tape, or vice versa. Anyhow, crazy stuff. But the new ones have this little belty clip thing, which is pretty nice. The old ones had like a a spring gate kind of deal going on, and they broke quite a bit. So that's what this one had on it when I found it. This is a junk store find. So anyhow, I try to keep one in each piece of equipment. For some reason, all four of them are here today. I have another one or two somewhere. And I've given a couple away, and I've had one stolen, and anyhow. So, one of the things I find really annoying when I'm helping people, I'll come over to my junk pile here. This is a piece of firewood. So, this is how you're supposed to do it. Stab the nail right in the end, and you walk away. Right? I see people all the damn time doing something like that, and then whatever. So what you're doing is you're cutting 6 inches off your length, and then the logs don't fit on the truck, and then I'm upset. So get the horseshoe nail in the end. These are special nails that I think Bailey's had made, but they're kind of ubiquitous through the industry. A little bit of texture on the one side, and they bend them, pre-bend them. They're kind of, this bit here is a little bit open. So you slip it through the D-ring and you smash her down on there, and there she fits. So what I normally do, I'll tape off the last couple inches, and there's a little vinyl tube thing that comes with them. And that acts as a stop. That one's all bugged up now. So that a little bit hangs out. It's easy to grab, because you're hanging behind you or on your side or whatever, and ooh, got a missing screw. This whole thing's kind of, anyways, be kind of hard to find the end when it's all tucked up in there. But I got a couple different types too, so I think this one, yeah, it's this one. Sorry, it's little bit awkward. So on this side you got a diameter tape, and the other side just a regular inch tape. And I think they only mark them in eighths. Yeah, loggers don't generally need anything less than an eighth. Smaller than that, which is great to fit anyways. So the diameter tape's kind of cool. So if you're ever cruising timbers, you can come out here. Yeah, you find the zero. I'm trying to do this one-handed again, remember? Oh, come on. So you line up the zero. I think that's, looks like a 6 to me, but we can, let me make sure. Yeah, it's 6. That tells you the diameter. It's fairly accurate. So they, like I said, they have a couple different tape styles as well. They have, like all these are 1/8 inch, I think. Yeah, mine are all, you know, American. What do they call the inferior? That's what we use around here. We don't use metric around here. But you can get them in metric. You can get them in inch and tenth scale for all you surveying engineer types, which is even goofier than inferior. And yeah, that's where the inferior system falls apart, is when you're measuring acreage and land, because it goes to like chains, rods, 6 gallons to the hogshead or whatever, sections, quarter sections, townships, etc., etc., etc. And it's all more or less fractions of a mile. Links, chains, rods, yards. It's ridiculous. Anyhow, several of mine have, yeah, so here's one that's tucked up. This one came with a log truck, so it's kind of neat. Several of mine have the extensions on the end. They're not extensions, they're replaceable ends. And what happens is, right where the weak point is, will break. And it's almost always either right at the very end or right where you have it taped off like this. Because it just, you know, creates that artificial weak point that bends and breaks. So, you know, you replace the first, you know, 6 inches to 18 inches. I think the ends are 18 inches. And, you know, you get back scooting and they're only like $4. Whereas a replaceable cartridge, it's not even a cartridge, replaceable tape, I think it's 9 or 12, depending on what size. I think the 75s are $15 or something. You know, I'll get a year out of a tape before the end breaks off. You know, and then you get about 6 months, because they do get beat up. But the bulk, for the most part, stays pretty solid. They're just aluminum. They're not very heavy. They work pretty good. You know, you just dangle them off your belt loop or D-ring or whatever, and it straps out behind you, and you reach your point, you jerk her free, and you're good to go. On to the next one. Hope I didn't ramble too much. It's kind of how it goes. Y'all have a good day.